You know, engineering school is absolutely fantastic at teaching you the math. But honestly, who actually teaches you how to build a physical product for the real world? Well, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're unpacking a seriously exciting opportunity for aspiring mechanical engineers as we break down the Boatload Minds Mechanical Design Internship prospectus. If you've been searching for a way to finally bridge that frustrating gap between textbook theory and actual hands-on industrial practice, you are definitely going to want to pay close attention. We're going to walk through exactly what this role looks like day to day, the massive skill sets you'll walk away with, and how this whole thing is structured to give you exposure to everything from CAD modeling right through to prototype development.
Okay, so first things first. Who exactly is Boatload Minds looking for to step into this mechanical design intern role? Well, they're actually highly targeted in their search here. The absolute baseline requirement is that you must be pursuing a Bachelor of Engineering, a BE, specifically in mechanical engineering. But it goes a bit deeper than that. They are looking for a very specific cohort. This opportunity is exclusively for students graduating in the year 2026. So if that sounds like you, consider this explainer your personal roadmap to what could very well be your first major footprint in the industry.
And here is the immediate payoff. You get a monthly stipend of 10,000 rupees. Boatload Minds isn't just offering you a desk to sit at. They are literally paying you to learn and to gain that highly sought-after industrial exposure. It's a fantastic stepping stone, really, because it acknowledges the tangible value and the real work you're going to be contributing to their live engineering projects right out of the gate.
Now, to get that stipend and that level of experience, you'll be looking at a 3-month commitment. And honestly, 3 months is kind of the perfect sweet spot. It's long enough for you to actually see a project evolve, figure out the systems, and make some meaningful contributions, but it's focused enough to act almost like an intensive boot camp. You'll be transitioning straight from the classroom into the incredibly fast-paced world of live product development.
So let's quickly hit the logistics. It really boils down to these 3 non-negotiables. Your degree must be in mechanical engineering, you have to be a 2026 graduate, and finally, the location. You need to be ready and willing to work on-site at their office in Pilamadu, Coimbatore. Make no mistake, this is a hands-on role, and being physically present in the workspace is absolutely vital for the kind of tight-knit, collaborative engineering they do. Now, here's the best part. You are absolutely not going to be doing busy work. You'll be cycling through 4 distinct phases of the product lifecycle. Starting with concept and CAD, you move right into prototyping, then testing, and finally wrapping up with manufacturing documents. You're going to get your hands on every major phase of taking a product from just a spark of an idea all the way to a finished, ready-to-manufacture design. It is the whole shebang. Kicking things off with concept and CAD, you'll be living and breathing SolidWorks. You're going to be tasked with designing individual mechanical components completely from scratch. But it doesn't stop there. You'll also figure out how to snap those parts together to build out complex product assemblies. Plus, you'll be modifying existing CAD models as requirements inevitably shift. And keep in mind, it's one thing to make a cool-looking 3D model on your screen. It's a whole different ballgame to prepare the detailed 2D manufacturing drawings that a machinist actually needs to cut the metal. Next up, things get real. You take those digital designs and step right into prototyping. And don't worry, you won't be flying solo here. You'll be actively assisting senior engineers, participating in raw concept development, and physically supporting the prototype fabrication process. Your goal here is to help improve overall product performance, because as any veteran engineer will tell you, the very first build almost never works perfectly. It's incredibly hands-on work. Once you've actually got those physical prototypes built, it's testing time. You will be putting these new products through the ringer to verify that they actually meet the strict design requirements you laid out on day 1. You'll observe exactly how the product performs under stress, and perhaps most crucially, you're going to carefully document those test results so the team knows exactly what needs to be tweaked for the next iteration. Okay, let's talk about something a bit less flashy but absolutely vital: documentation. You'll be creating bills of materials, or BOMs. If you aren't familiar, a BOM is basically the master recipe of every single tiny part needed to build a product. It's the lifeblood of real-world manufacturing. You'll also be updating docs for design revisions, suggesting improvements, and helping out with cost reduction initiatives. Because at the end of the day, designing a great product is one thing, but designing it cost-effectively, that's what makes you a great engineer. You're also going to get deep into GD&T, geometric dimensioning and tolerancing. This is essentially the universal language of engineering. It uses specific concepts like position, flatness, and concentricity to ensure that every single part manufactured fits together flawlessly on the assembly line, exactly how you designed it. Honestly, mastering these tolerances and surface finish symbols is really what separates the students from the professionals. Basically, this entire internship acts like a bridge between two very different sides of your engineering brain. On one hand, you have the creative design and innovation side, the fun stuff like 3D modeling and fabricating prototypes. But on the other side, you've got the rigorous engineering discipline, the GD&T, maintaining those bombs, pushing through engineering change requests, and grinding on cost reduction. This internship is designed to teach you how to balance both, to actually produce profitable, working designs.
And a huge part of being a real engineer is that you don't work in a vacuum. You'll be deeply involved in cross-functional collaboration. You'll coordinate with the manufacturing and production folks to see if your design can even be built, and procurement to make sure they can afford your material choices. You'll also be working hand in hand with the quality team, testing engineers, and your fellow design engineers. That whole ecosystem is what ensures a smooth ride from concept to full production. So, flash forward to the end of your 3 months in Coimbatore. What do you actually have to show for it? Well, you're going to walk away with a massive arsenal of highly sought-after industrial skills. We are talking real, applied experience in SolidWorks 3D modeling, assembly design, mechanical drafting, GD&T, prototype development, BOM preparation, and cross-functional collaboration. These are not just resume buzzwords. These are the exact competencies that hiring managers are desperate for.
All right, so if you're ticking all the boxes and thinking, yes, this is exactly what I need, it's time to make a move. To grab this opportunity, you can reach out to Boatload Minds directly. Their details are right up here on the screen. You can give them a call at 89255-33747 or simply shoot your application and resume straight to their HR department at hr@boatloadminds.com. Seriously, do not sit on this if you're a 2026 grad looking for that real-world edge. Also, before you even interview, you definitely want to go follow Boatload Minds online. They actively encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to their social channels for updates and future collaborations. They're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and they even have a dedicated WhatsApp channel. Engaging with them there is just a really smart way to show your interest, get a feel for their company culture, and stay in the loop. So, I'll leave you with this one final question. Are you content just reading textbooks about how things are made? Or are you ready to transition into true, hands-on industrial practice? That 2026 graduation date, it is going to be here before you know it. The question is, what will be on your resume when it arrives? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and best of luck applying.